And we are live. Hello, everyone, to another episode of Virtual India Sourcing Show. Today, you'll notice that we're only two people here, M and K, and our third M, Margaret, is not here. That's because she's in Brisbane attending an event that's been organized by Titan. So today is just going to be the two of us doing the show. Hi, Kevin. How are you doing today?
Hello, Magla. Good. Yeah, an early morning to get Margaret to the airport today, but yeah, all good.
Yeah, what time did you have? Oh, my dog. So yeah, what time was her flight? Was it 6:30 or something? Really early morning flight, right?
She had to get to the airport, so it's an hour or so from our place. So it was 4:30 a.m. wake up call today.
Wow.
The things we do.
Yeah, but I'm sure she's going to have a lot of fun at the event. It's going to be awesome.
Absolutely, yeah, I think she will.
Yeah. Okay, so today the two suppliers that we've got for you guys are India's leading suppliers in their categories. We've got one supplier that's one of the top suppliers of towels, and they specialize in towels and offer a huge variety of towels with very large capacity. And we've also got a glassware supplier from Firozabad that's one of the top glassware suppliers in that city. So both of these suppliers are really India's leading suppliers in their categories. Should be a lot of fun. But before that, we want to remind you that India Sourcing Trip is happening in March. The next one is happening in March 13th to the 20th, and registrations are now open. In case you want to attend, you want to join us, go ahead to indiasourcingtrip.com. Take a look at all of the information there, videos and photos from the previous trip, and join us for that trip in March. Kevin, what was your favorite part of India Sourcing Trip in October?
Oh, definitely. I love visiting the factories. So, but on the whole, it's everything, isn't it? From the moment you sort of get there and you sort of meet all the people, and it's like we're all on a high, isn't it, for the next sort of 10 days or so. It's just, everybody's just buzzing, with excitement. With, the places we go, the things we see, it's just all a big buzz from woe to go, really, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And you had so much fun in the factories, trying all of the different processes there. You made a wooden bowl as well. I think that was a very interesting experience to actually see how products are made. And you just have a better understanding of what can go wrong in the production process as well, right? I mean, you just have a better understanding of the entire process.
I come away with job offers, Megla. You don't know that, do you?
Oh no! Did they try to poach you?
Try to poach
me. Cool, but yeah, overall it's a great balance of learning, sourcing at the fair. We spent 3 days at an amazing trade show that are tons and tons of cool products over there. And there's a lot of learning. We do a full day conference with a lot of sourcing experts, e-commerce experts. And then we, of course, have a little bit of fun as well. We do Bollywood nights, there's lots of food. And so definitely check it out. It's really an experience of a lifetime.
We visit the kids over at the Parlia.
Oh, yeah, that's one of my favorite parts.
For a lot of things, don't we? It's action-packed, folks.
It is very action-packed, yes. You better rest up for a week before you come on the trip.
Definitely. I think you might need more than a week, maybe. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun, guys. And look, it is. I mean, people have said it's a trip of a lifetime, and I think it is. It's really, to go to India, to go to the fair and see the products that you can only sort of see at the fair. Talk to the suppliers. It's just, experience you will not get other than by traveling. You're not going to sit at home and get the same experience. To go to the factories, we went to Moradabad. Megla, those people in Moradabad. I mean, remember we in the bus? They'd never seen 40 to 60 white people, or Europe in a bus to go around factories in Moradabad. And if people can visit, downtown Moradabad is not exactly designed for 50-seat coaches. To drive around the city. So that was quite a bit of fun navigating the traffic on its own.
Yeah, we almost made it to the evening news.
would say so. I was waiting for the crew to come running out from somewhere. Yeah. But
Cool. All
fantastic.
right, so
Yeah.
let's get
Well,
started with our show. Let me invite Mukesh Srivastava from Nandan Terry. Hi, Mukesh. How are you doing? You're
hello,
muted,
Mukesh. You're
Mukesh.
muted.
Sorry. Hi
That's
everyone,
okay.
this is Mukesh from Nandan Terry. Good morning to all of you who have joined this session.
Thanks a lot,
Hello,
Mukesh.
Mukesh.
So,
Good to see you again.
so Mukesh, you're joining us from Delhi, but actually you're based in Ahmedabad. Is that right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
My factory is
So
there in Ahmedabad.
in Ahmedabad, yeah. Okay, so why don't you tell us a little bit about Nandan Terry, and then we've got a video that we're going to play as well. But do you want to just give a brief introduction before
Yeah,
we show the video?
yeah, with pleasure. Nandan Terry is a part of Chiripal Group, which is into textiles from last 50 years. The Nandan Terry is the most new sector of the Chiripal Group. We started our journey in 2016, and in last 6 years we have achieved a remarkable milestone. We are the fifth or sixth largest supplier of the terry towel in India, and we are catering almost all segments. Like we are shipping to US, to Australia, New Zealand, Middle East. We have a global presence now. Considering the production capacities, we have 120 looms, 84 Dobby looms, and 36 high-speed Jacquard looms, which gives us the strength to produce any kind of quality and quantity, considering any kind of season, production lead times and everything. So I think you have a small video of our company, which
Yeah.
where we can show the entire Chiripal group, and especially the
Okay.
Nandan Terry.
Okay, let's go ahead and watch this video first.
Please.
Nandan Terry Limited is conquering the market gradually and aiming to make its mark firmly on international market. A part of Ahmedabad-based Chiripal business conglomerate, Nandan Terry has evolved as a one-stop shop for terry towel products and has emerged as a quality manufacturer and exporter in a quick time. Chiripal Group's 5 decades experience of running textile companies and having control over textile supply chains. The legacy is strongly continued by Mr. Ronak Chiripal.
So for me, leadership has always been about being a motivator. When you have the best team in business, you don't have to worry about what to do and how to do. You just have to keep motivating them. For me, my motivation comes from my elders, and my job is actually just to pass on the motivation to my team. And as I said, I have the best team in the world.
Venturing into the terry towel segment, his drive and panache for the latest technology urged Nandan Terry to adopt best modern technology for terry towel manufacturing. Located in western Indian state of Gujarat, Nandan Terry has got locational advantage of being nearest to ports, cutting transit time of finished goods, and being cotton growing region helps Nandan Terry to control raw material supplies. We are flexible in our approach, customer driven policies, and product innovation. Situated in Dholi Spinning Park's 350-acre campus, Nandan Terry is vertically integrated unit from yarn spinning, processing, and weaving. Impeccable workmanship exhibited by highly trained, motivated 1000 plus workforce to complete the process of towel making. In-house captive spinning capacity produces daily 30 metric tons of high-grade yarn from cotton fibers and blends to make quality towels. In-house yarn dyeing facility allows us to produce colors as per standards. Yarns are stored in safe areas away from dust and contamination. Special yarns of organic cotton, Egyptian, Supima, are stored in properly marked areas to avoid mixing with other yarns. Quality is the hallmark of Nandan. Having invested in the most modern terry weaving and processing technology, our looms maintain quality at the highest speeds. Our high-speed air-jet dobby and jacquard looms are fitted with energy-saving devices and most modern terry weaving technology. Our jumbo jacquards can handle 8 colors for any design. Nandan ensures sustainability is practiced in each process to save on Earth's resources. The dyes and dyeing machines are of the highest quality, where excess color is washed off with less amount of water, saving energy and water both. Bianca Lani tumblers are the best in class to finish high quality terry towels, removing lint while processing by vacuum process. Our wide range of terry towel products include bath towels, beach towels, kitchen towels, embroidered and special cotton yarn blends woven into intriguing color combinations and textures, stitched, packed in the same location. Nandan is awarded and accredited by reputed organizations for our efforts towards environment consciousness, quality practices, employee welfare, and customer services.
It has been a wonderful journey so far. We've been in the business for about 5 years, and we are already within the top 10 players. And in the next 5 years, we look forward to becoming a key player in the home textile market.
Nandan Terry is well poised to venture for new expansion to cater to increasing demands of our products. We are spreading our wings to thrive in global markets by producing quality products, setting up industry benchmarks with our best human resources. Nandan Terry Limited, strong pillar of the past, standing mighty today and aiming high for tomorrow.
Wow, that is super, super
Yeah,
impressive.
yeah,
That
absolutely.
is amazing. I just want to go to that factory. Kevin, don't you want to just go to that
Yeah,
factory and see
we
the
definitely
entire
want to
process? It's
we definitely want to visit that factory, Megla, for
yeah,
sure. Absolutely.
that's
You're
amazing.
muted again, Rajesh.
Mukesh, you're muted.
You're muted.
We can't hear you, Mukesh. Yeah. So Nicole is asking, are you Ocotex certified? But you're not only Ocotex certified, but you're Ocotex Green,
Green,
right?
yeah.
Which is
We
a
have a
very
made in green
difficult. Yeah, can you
certification.
explain that?
Yeah.
So what does that exactly mean? Can you explain that?
The Ocotex Green means we give one step ahead, which means we are using 100% resources without wasting less excess water, excess dynamic chemicals, and keeping our factory more green. It moves towards sustainability more.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's a yeah, it is a big wow, Jan, because that's a great big
Yeah.
expense for a lot of factories to actually undertake. You know, like they used to, you know, the ISO management. Uh, you know, when they introduced that, that was a high cost to industry to bring those practices into place. But to go to that one step further, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
absolutely. So Mukesh, I see that one of your team members, Satish, is also backstage. So would he
Yeah,
come
sure,
on
please.
stage? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Satish, you want to turn on your camera so that I can add you on the. Okay, I'll just wait for Satish to turn on his camera and unmute, and then I'll add him. Yeah, Christine is saying beautiful factory. Now, Mukesh, of course, you have such an amazing, facility over here. But then,
Mhm.
what do you think about smaller orders, right? Because a lot of our buyers are, e-commerce sellers, and they are, Amazon sellers. Maybe they are starting small. Are you also able to cater to, smaller orders, or what are how do the MOQs work?
See, uh, there are two different MOQs for any towel factory. One MOQ is for the weaving. To run Adobe or a Jacquard loom, we need at least a quantity which can help us to run the loom for at least 24 hours or 48 hours, because a conversion cost. Because if a particular loom is running on a particular design and I have to change the design to another design, it will take me to 24 hours to convert that loom to change from design 1 to design 2. So that's why we looking for MOQ which can help us to at least run the looms for 48 hours, so my conversion cost can be saved. So after MOQ of weaving, there is one more concern of dyeing MOQ. Every factory has a different dyeing capacity. We have different sizes of vessel sizes. The minimum could be the 500 kg or 400 kg, and the max is around 800 to 1000 kg. So the bare minimum vessel size what we have in house is 400 kg. So we request our customers to give at least a order quantity which is having 400 kg, considering bath and wash all mix. So my first, they have to meet my weaving MOQ, and second point is they have to meet my dyeing MOQ. If they are meeting, if they want to me go for two or three colors, I'm good. We can go ahead for that.
Okay. In terms of numbers, approximately how much does that, come
It
to,
depends.
like numbers of
Yeah, it
towels?
depends. It depends upon GSM, the weight of the
Mhm.
towel, because in towel industry, the weight starts from 300 GSM, that 300 grams square per meter, and then it moves up to 800 GSM. So if someone is looking for a 300 GSM towel, then the number of pieces will go up. If someone is looking for 800 GSM towel, for sure number of pieces will be less. It all depends upon the size and weight what the customer is looking for.
Yeah. Another person asking that how do these MOQs translate into quantity of towels? For example, kitchen terry, hand terry, bath terry.
But
So just as an example, let's just say what's the typical GSM? Let's say 500,
yeah.
500 GSM.
So my if the GSM is 500, and let's talk about the bath towel. So let me take a bath towel of 27 by 54. That is, I'm talking about inches. So 27 by 54 and 500 GSM. My average weight will be around 470 grams. My minimum MOQ for this particular size will be around 1700 pieces. 1700.
Okay.
And
And
if
this
I
can
weigh,
be
yeah,
different
please
colors,
go
or
ahead.
is this single color?
We can go up to two colors. With 1700 pieces, we can dye in two different colors.
Okay.
Yeah, and considering the same size, 27 by 54, if we consider GSM as 600, so the piece weight will increase by 564 grams. In that case, my MOQ will be in number of pieces 1400 only. So for 500
Okay.
GSM, my MOQ is 1700 pieces, but in case of 600 GSM, my MOQ is only 1400 pieces.
Okay. Typically,
That's
what's
that.
the GSM for the US market?
500 is the basic GSM. Most
Okay.
of the retailers and importers, they are working for 500 and 550 GSM.
Okay, great. Do you do any white label, a standard towel that the manufacturer already has and just puts on my care tag?
White label, I just want to say. Uh,
Like if
I
you
need
have
to
your
clarify.
own standard design, If you have your own standard design from your catalog, if they want to put, their care
Of course,
tag and
that
their
can be done. Yeah,
brand,
that can be done. That can be done.
yeah, that's exactly what you do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I see that Satish is here, but his camera is not turned on. Satish, do you want to turn on your camera so that we can? Okay, there he
Right.
is.
Hi,
Very early
good
morning
morning,
for you. Hi,
everyone.
Satish. Where are
Hi,
you
good
joining
morning.
us from, Satish?
I am in Ahmedabad.
Okay. And so you basically manage the factory or?
No,
No,
he's
I
a part
work
of
with
marketing.
Mukesh. I'm part of the sales and marketing team.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, awesome, awesome. Great, great, great. Um, Cool. So, guys, let us know if you have more questions for Mukesh over here. This is, of course, an amazing factory. There's also a question about fabrics. Do you use other fabrics other than cotton? There's a move towards other materials. So, can you
Yes, we
talk to
do.
us about
Yes,
the
we
other
do.
materials that you have?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, we are doing different kinds of blend like cotton viscose, cotton bamboo, and uh, the cotton hemp. So we do offer different kinds of blend to our customers. And now we are
Okay.
also moving to the sustainable product as we spoke yesterday.
Hmm.
In Hemtex, we are launching a new product range with sustainable cotton, where we are using recycled cotton, recycled poly cotton in the towel, so it can be a more sustainable towel rather than 100% cotton towel.
Okay. What is the most popular sort of blend in the US market nowadays? Like, is there something that's more popular increasingly?
No, so far US is only looking for 100% cotton. They don't do a lot of blends. So
Okay. Where do the blends?
the conventional cotton is the most popular yarn, as I can say, for the US market.
Okay, conventional. And then, so these blends, and especially the more sustainable materials, are they more popular, let's say, in Europe?
Yeah, Europe is now more focused on the sustainable product, and I believe by 2025 their entire market will change to 50 to 60% of the ratio will be with the sustainable product.
Oh,
Be be
okay.
it be it, be it textile, be it any other category.
Mm.
Right. Okay, let's see. Do you have facilities to do a towel loop for hanging?
Yes, we do. We do.
Okay.
It could be a cotton tape loop, or if they want to put their brand name, that also can be done. So we do that.
Okay. What is the MOQ on embroidery? Say, take a standard color towel that they already manufactured, then embroider my design on it.
And what size they are looking for, because there are different sizes. She has not mentioned the size. Uh, Again, I have to see what size they are looking for, and probably my MOQ for the embroidery will be around 2,000 to 3,000 pieces.
Okay, and this is for like a small sized embroidery or big
As
size?
per the requirement, see, as per the requirement, we don't propose our own design. It's all depends upon the customers, how if they want to put a logo. As you can see in my video, there is a logo embroidery which mentioned RF. So
Yeah.
it was a customer's design. We put it on border.
Okay. Um, can designs be customized? Example, the pattern.
Exactly. Yeah, we can. We have our own design team. If you share with me the mood boards or themes, we can create our own designs. We can share with you. If you like any of them, we can convert into the towel.
Okay. Kevin, can you just continue? I'll
Yeah.
just be back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's this question over here. Why don't you just get this? As far as absorption, which is the best blend?
This is a very tricky question. See, we don't propose any towel which is having less absorbency. If there is any towel, any blend which is having less absorbency, like if you talk about cotton and wool blend, it is having a less absorbency, so we don't propose that. Yes, our goal is to give a blend, to offer a product with the blend which is having a maximum absorbency. We don't compromise on the absorbency portion.
Okay. So, Mukesh, the sustain when you have sustainable blends, are they less, less for absorption? They don't absorb as much as the
No.
It's the same.
See, we are not experimenting anything in the loops because the
Okay.
observation of the water observation is being done by the cotton loops on the which is called pile.
Okay.
Loops steady side on the both front and the back. We are not doing any kind of experiment on that.
Yeah.
So cotton loops, yeah, it will be 100% cotton, so it will give you more observation as the regular towels do. Even
Because
you can say more observance, but it will be a quick dry product. The product can be dyed much faster.
that's great. Thank you.
Okay. Can you create the Turkish towel weave that many are using as bath towels and market it as high absorption?
Yes, we can. We have the capacity. We can do that. If you have Christian have any design, she can share with us. And what weight, what size she is looking for, I can share my proposal with her.
Okay, perfect. Do you have zero twist towels?
Yes, we do. The lowest
Okay.
weight we produce for zero twist is 380 GSM and goes up to 700 GSM. We do a lot of range in zero twist towels.
Okay. What about overall order size? For example, do you require purchase of a full container in addition to the MOQ on each towel?
See, if sometimes it's not always required for a full container load. If it is a less than a container, like a 20-foot container, and they are looking for a 2 or 3 colors, it can be done. It's not like that. We need a 140-foot container. Less than that can be manageable, just to initiate the relationship and with the business opportunities.
Okay. But of course, in terms of shipping costs, it would be better to ship in larger
Not
quantities. You have
less
more
than 20
options.
foot, less than a 20-foot container is always expensive for any customer, for any region.
Mukesh, in the video you showed us the port. To be exact, which is the port that is close to in West India? What's the
From a
port?
factory, yeah. Mundra port is the closest
Mundra
port from a
port, yeah.
factory. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are also comfortable to ship the good from Nawasheva, Mumbai.
Yeah.
Okay. And so from Mundra Port, where does the product go? Where does the ship go in the US specifically? Does it go to the East Coast?
Both east and west coast, both.
Okay. But East would be better, right? Because it's in the west of India, so it probably goes through the Suez Canal to the East Coast.
Correct. See, but there are shipping lines who club the containers maybe in Hong Kong or China. Then they are moving to the west coast.
Okay. But it's definitely more, is it more cost effective to send the container to the East Coast from Mundra and faster?
Earlier it was, but now west coast container cost is cheaper than east coast. What we are seeing in last 2 or 3 months.
Oh, okay.
West coast we are shipping around $9,000 to $10,000, but for east coast is still around 11,000.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. So let us know if there are any other questions for Mukesh and Satish as well. So Satish, are you mostly managing, buyers? Are you dealing with buyers mostly?
Yes, mostly with the buyers and mostly with the new business development.
Okay. So typically, like, what is your typical buyer profile? Are they mostly retailers or brands, or what kind of
It's
buyers do you mostly have?
mostly retailers. We supply the private labels of most of the retailers in the US and Europe and other countries. And largely it is direct with the retailer customers. And there are a couple of countries, a couple of buyers where we have importer base also, where they do manage the brands and all the supplies. We're just manufacturer there.
Okay.
So if anyone's got any inquiries for designs, or that they'll be talking to you yourself or your team, Satish.
Yes, we sit with the team and connect with the designer and then coordinate on the design part, approvals part, if required some sampling part.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Oksana is asking why. I think she's referring to the shipping costs to the West Coast. So, do you know why the shipping cost is lower to the West Coast? Because usually East Coast is, it's lower and
It
it's
was. It
faster
was.
to the East Coast. Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's all about shipping lines, how they want to play the game. But
Hmm.
the freights what we are getting, it is it is quite surprising for us too. Because always
Yeah.
East Coast is cheaper and West Coast was expensive. But the current trend
Right.
is totally different.
Ah, okay. I guess this is something we need to ask Samiksha, Kevin, if
Definitely,
she's
yeah.
seeing a change. Yeah,
Yeah,
Samiksha is
it-
our freight
yeah,
forwarder.
yeah. But I mean, normally everything goes out of Mumbai. I
Yeah.
mean, this is the first factory we've spoken to from the
I have
West.
a question from Christian. Is there
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
benefit
Benefits
of
to
zero
zero
twist?
twist. Mhm. Is
Yeah,
there
it
any
gives you
benefit
more
to zero
loft, it's
twist?
more softer, more absorbent compared to the regular conventional cotton towel.
Okay, amazing. So, in case anyone's interested in reaching out to them, please go to their webpage, indiasourcing.net/Nandan. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, we've also posted the link over there and you can send them an inquiry. Even if you just want to start the conversation and you don't have all of the details, you can fill in the form, send it over to them, and just start the conversation. Um, do you have environment friendly packaging? Yeah,
That
we didn't
we
talk
do.
about packaging. What kind of
Yeah, we
packaging
do.
do you offer?
This is it's a FSC certified packaging, where we use recycled material for for the packaging, like tags and carton boxes.
Does the US follow Europe with towel trends?
Sometimes I can say, but
Yeah.
fashion they do. But for the towels, US has a different taste.
Okay. But it's interesting that you said that I mean, the sustainability is more of a trend in Europe than in the US, right?
Probably in couple of years it will come to US also, but since the initiative has been taken by the European leaders, they are focusing for sustainable, and they are pushing their importers, their retailers for the sustainable material anyway. So I'm sure it will be a global awareness soon, and everybody will look forward for this.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Mukesh and Satish. It's been amazing to see the factory, and I'm sure Kevin, you're like thinking, when can we go to this factory, right?
Absolutely. No, it's sort
We
of,
should,
yeah.
yeah. It's,
This is the idea that we wanted to visit factories like yours, to be able to take people to factories like yours, because uh, people think that India doesn't have any sort of modern machines in the factories, but we've uncovered a lot of factories that are very modern and very up to
Correct.
uh, you know
Correct.
and we just saw clearly in with your factory, the modern machines. Obviously, that's a huge investment by your company for those machines, and for to have those machines
But
and
I think
facility.
I missed to. I'm sorry, Kevin. I think I missed to mention that by 2023 we will be coming up with a new facility of Terry towel printing machines. We are into expansion for a
Yeah.
flatbread printing machine. So soon Nandan will be having a capacity of printed towels too.
Wow. So yeah,
oh,
excellent. That's
that's
fantastic.
great. That's great.
And it's great to know that these sort of things happen. We think that everything happens close to Delhi. We don't think West India is sort of it's a long way away from Delhi. And
Yeah.
all these other regions that we sort of don't hear a lot what goes on there. But that's fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And
Amazing.
even if you're in Mumbai or Delhi, from Delhi it's hardly 1.5 hour flight to my factory to Ahmedabad, and from Mumbai it's hardly 50 minutes. So you are in any location in Delhi or Mumbai, we are very very close to you. We can come to your place. Either you can come to my SEMA factory, and I will welcome you and or your entire team to come to my factory, see the setup, what we have, what does Nandan Terry exactly do.
Fantastic. Thank you. That's a
Definitely.
great
Yeah.
offer. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Mukesh, and we will see you around. Thanks a lot,
Thank you,
Satish.
Nagla. Thank you, Kevin. Hope we'll meet you soon.
Absolutely.
Looking forward
Absolutely.
to it.
Okay. Thanks for your time today.
All right.
Great to meet
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Cool. That was awesome. That was awesome. So, yeah, what an amazing factory, right, Kevin? I mean, it was just so different from what we saw in Moradabad and all the handmade stuff, right?
What about some of those questions? Some of these ladies know about the terry toweling, don't they?
Yeah, they do, surely. Absolutely. I mean, Denise, especially, all of those questions are coming from Denise. She's like a real pro.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Right.
Okay, so let's move on to our next supplier. Now, from really automated, we're going to handmade. And we are going to invite Piyush from AM Glass International. Hi, Piyush. How are you doing?
Hi, hello everyone.
Good morning, Piyush.
Good morning.
Good to see you again.
Hi.
Great to see you. And we also have Gaurav. Hi, Gaurav.
Hi, Gaurav.
All right. So, Piyush and Gaurav, you guys are joining us from the glass capital of India, which is Firozabad. And you are AMG Glass International. You're one of the leading suppliers, manufacturers in Firozabad for glass products. So why don't you give us a little bit of introduction about your factory, and then we'll play the video. And then we also have, the slides that you wanted to share. So Piyush, whenever you're ready, you can share your screen. Go ahead and share your slides. Okay, there we have it.
I'm doing that right now. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
on the screen, so you can go ahead and control. Yeah.
So let me just give you an overview about the factory. So about AM Glass International, we are designers, manufacturers, and exporters of handcrafted glass artware. We were initially a proprietorship in 1967, which was formulated into a partnership in 1995. Gaurav and I are the third generation in the business. It was started by our grandfather way back in 1967. As of today, the product line that we offer to our clients are handcrafted glass vases, table lamps, glass lampshades, tabletop accessories, bathroom accessories. These can be just glass alone or mixed media products, like you see on the image on the left, with stone, with metal, or it can be with wood as well. We also customize the products in accordance with specifications provided by our clients. By customization, we mean you give us a design, we create the mold, we create the shape, and then we keep that exclusive to you, to a particular client. The factory that's situated in Firozabad, which is the glass capital of India, as rightly pointed out by you. It's about 235 kilometers from Delhi. We are SEDEX-certified, which means we are socially and legally compliant. It's about 80,000 square feet area. Our per day production capacity is about 3,000 tons, and we have manufacturing, finishing, and packaging facility under one roof. We do not outsource any work, outside. That helps us maintain our quality standards that we take pride in. Why our clients choose us? That's because the quartz glass that we produce is lead and cadmium free. It does not leach and is food safe. It's free of any conflict minerals, that is gold, tungsten, tantalum, and tin. It's ROHS compliant. What we offer to our clients, we offer about 64 colors in glass. When the color is within the glass, we offer about 140 color combinations of two colors, combining two colors together. And we also offer, combining three colors, triple lead color glass. We offer to our clients about over 3,500 shapes, nearly 160 color patterns, and each artifact with a unique identity, considering each artifact changes over 11 hands before it's finally packed. I will just take you through a couple of slides where you can see our work before you'll see a video. So this is for one of our clients in Australia that we do this work for. This is for a client in France, Linéa Rosé. This is for Guax, a German client in Guax. We do about 270 SKUs for them. This is for Ethyl Allen in the in the US. They have about, I think, about 170 stores in the US and across the world. This is for That's Living. They are in Doha, they're in Russia, they're also in India, and they're also in Australia. This is for Amara Living in the UK. That's for Lara Dout in France again. We, like you see here, we do a couple of lamps, we do a little bit of Christmas hanging, we do a couple of vases, we do a little bit of drinkware as well. So we do assortment of products. It depends on what the client wants, and we do cater to several needs. So here you'll see a couple of tea light holders that we've done for a couple of our clients. We've done lamps, a couple of vases, and hurricanes as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We have a showroom in Greater Noida. We have a factory in Firozabad. These are our contact details, which are there with India Sourcing Network as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as our presentation is concerned. Thank you.
Perfect. And like really beautiful products. I mean, I want some of those vases for my home. Kevin, aren't those vases gorgeous?
Yeah. No, they look beautiful, don't they? You know, it's another dimension in glass. You know, to think that those things have been handmade by glass. And once we go to the video, we'll see what impresses me, the actual process with glass. And so once we go to the video, people see how it's actually, you know, this is another process. Megla, we're going to have to go and watch this process too.
Yeah, and Kevin, you're going to be doing that, right? You want to blow glass, don't you?
I want to blow.
All right, so let's take a look at the video as well. I'm just going to play the video. Okay.
D.L. Chihuly said that glass is the most magical of all materials. And since 1995, it has been our endeavor at AM Glass International to bring that magic to life. Situated in Firozabad, the glass city of India, in an area of nearly 1 lakh square feet and SEDEX-certified unit, is equipped with a furnace capable of producing 3 metric tons of excellent quality colored glass each day. Our unit houses all departments from manufacturing to finishing to packaging, which ensures continuity of process through which we get a perfect masterpiece. At AM Glass International, we design, manufacture and export mouth-blown and handcrafted glass vases, table lamps, topics, tea light holders, and other decor accents. The artifacts are mouth-blown and handcrafted by skilled artisans. When colored glass is in its molten state at 1500 degrees Celsius, a craftsman gathers a colored gob on the blowpipe. And blows that gathered molten glass into a cast to achieve a desired shape. Once the blown shape cools down over the course of 48 to 72 hours, skilled artisans work on it with special tools to give it the desired texture. Considering each handcrafted piece passes through 18 hands, while one may be similar to the other, but 2 similar pieces are never alike, giving each artifact its unique identity. With a cumulative experience of nearly 5 decades across generations and having clients across the globe, we prioritize innovative and quality-driven products. At AM Glass International, your trust is our responsibility.
Fantastic.
Beautiful pieces. Yeah, amazing.
And so, guys, just tell everybody that you do all this in-house. So this is your factory. In your factory, in the back, you do the glass blown, and in the front, you have a showroom and an office, I guess.
You're muted. Piyush.
You're muted. Piyush?
Right. So yeah, right now we are sitting in the factory office.
Yeah.
The furnace is at the back.
Yeah.
In the middle, we have the finishing area, and then we
Right.
have the packaging unit, and then we have then we have a small showroom where we are sitting, and then we have the office up front. So
Right.
everything is in house. We do not
Yeah.
outsource anything, and so that we can maintain the quality standards that we kind of take pride in, and our clients kind of rely on.
Excellent.
For those quality standards.
Yeah. No, I just
Can you
wanted
also
you,
set your... Yeah, go ahead, Kevin.
no, I just wanted you to explain to people that that you have all this on site. It's not a furnace, down the road, and then they come to the show.
Yeah, so generally in Firozabad, what happens is, production is outsourced.
Yeah.
Production is done in one furnace. Finishing is done elsewhere. And then
Yeah.
packaging is done in-house, where everything while production is done at one furnace. And then from there, the produced goods go to the finishing, say some contractor where finishing is done.
Yeah.
From there, it's kind of comes to you where you check it, and then you pack. Then you kind of, if the goods are if the goods are okay, then you pack it and then you ship it out. If the goods are not okay, then you send it back to the person where you got it cut. They kind of finish it again, and then they come back.
It goes backwards and forwards and sideways type thing.
So you tend to lose a lot of time there.
Yeah.
Whereas here, what happens is, since everything is in-house, we kind of manage the timelines. And if there is a problem with the product, we kind of tend to it in the same day, and it's taken care of on the same day.
Yeah, and you have total control for your clients.
Yes. On the product, yes.
And so people who have their own designs can come to you. Do you have a design team or an in-house design team?
You're looking at the design team at the moment.
How about design team?
Very cool.
Yeah, so Gaurav and I kind of design majority of the products at AM Glass, but we do have 2 people designated specifically for sampling who kind of take care of every nitty-gritties with respect to any design that comes in as well from our clients. So if there is a technicality which needs to be looked at from a design standpoint, so there are 2 people who specifically will look at that design from a mold standpoint or from blowing standpoint, so that we understand, even we will understand if there is a challenge with respect to production, that's taken care of before that's put into production, or before that is put into sampling.
So here I would like to add,
if I have a sorry, Gaurav,
here I would like to add one thing. So we both brothers, we around the year, whenever we got time, we do R&D at the furnace. We try to make our new designs, and if we find that designs is super elegant, then we display them at the mart during the show.
Okay.
Yeah, during Delhi Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people, when they look at glass products, they always think, "Oh my God, packaging!" If I order 500, will I get 500 or will I get 250? And so
looks like, are you going to do a drop test here?
No, I'm going to do a drop test. So this is so generally, our packaging is ISTA approved. I've kind of forgot to touch upon it during our presentation. Our packaging is ISTA approved. So what that means is it's kind of drop tested by the testing teams, say by Intertech, where they conducted 10 feet drop test.
Yeah.
And I'll show you how it's done. So since this is a lock box, see. So these buffers, if you look at the buffer here, So the piece is, I mean, the product is sandwiched between the buffer. So this is the buffer. The product was sandwiched between the buffer, so there's no movement whatsoever. So that's one thing. So what happens is, even if once it's sandwiched, there cannot be any movement whatsoever, no matter how much I move. Yeah. This is one option that we provide to our clients. This is polystyrene, right?
Yeah.
Which
a lot of people don't like polystyrene these days because we live in an eco-friendly world, you know.
Right. So this is the option that, you know, when people we understand that environment is a concern, and in that case, what we do is we offer corrugated buffers instead of polystyrene. We provide corrugated buffers, which is basically cardboard buffers, and they have corrugated sheets inside, which provide a cushion to the glassware. This vase weighs about 4 kgs, 4 kilograms. So that's about 9 pounds, and it's about, you know, this corrugated buffer provides it enough protection. We've conducted drop tests with this packaging alone from about 6 feet, and drop tests from each corner. So that's about 16 times it's been dropped. And nothing's gone wrong with this packaging.
And Piyush, is it because it's, you know, it's so securely, you know, there's the vacuum within the box, right? So as it's compressed, the actual item is compressed with the, you know, the cardboard inside, so it makes it very sturdy and strong.
Right.
You know,
the idea is that there should,
yes,
the idea is that there shouldn't be any movement. Once it's
so
as
what about
as,
if the box is dropped on its side? You know, like we see a drop test sometimes, and people drop it on the corner, you know, when they do the drop test. If it's dropped on the sides or on, you know, on the flat side of the box, is that secure?
Even if you were to drop it on the sides, the buffer on the top and the bottom has bursting strength of 275 pounds.
Right.
And that's why they kind of bear all the weight of the drop, right? So it doesn't. So the box kind of bears all the weight, and the product is secured in between those buffers. And there's enough room between the buffer and the product. Right. So the drop doesn't affect the product at all. So this is the packaging that we offer to clients who are not comfortable with polystyrene. And we also have the third option. We also have the third option because, you know, that since our cardboard buffers are slightly on the expensive side, we also have the third option of EP foam. We provide EP foam buffers.
Yep. I've seen that before. Yep. That's a good option.
Polystyrene, this is a far better option. So this is the third option that we provide to our clients.
So people, you know, like a lot of retail people might have. So people in retail might have different options to people in e-commerce. You know, people if they want an eco-friendly packaging. Well, they don't want to put polystyrene in an eco-friendly outside box. You know, they want it eco-friendly throughout. So no, fantastic. And it's good that that's three. There's actually 3 options.
Do you arrange packaging, or is that done by the customer?
We arrange packaging ourselves. If there is a particular requirement, then we kind of work with the customer on the packaging. And of course, say if there's a particular design, of course there are charges for it. But then basic packaging, we do it, and it's kind of the cost for that is added within the cost for the product.
So Piyush, you actually create a die line for the packaging?
Yes, we create the die.
You can do that, Yes. Fantastic.
Which
option is the cheapest?
The polystyrene is the cheapest, but it's not very environmental friendly. So the second option that we do offer is EP foam, because that's somewhere between polystyrene and cardboard, and it's recyclable as well.
Okay. Well, what sort of prices would they be?
The boxes or the products?
Yeah, the packaging. I mean, per sort of like the product you showed me.
Yeah.
In the packaging. Say, for instance, I had 500 for easy mathematics. But what would be the packaging sort of rough? I won't hold you to it, but a rough sort of cost, for packaging would be.
See, the thing is, as far as packaging is concerned, it completely depends on the product again. Considering say somewhat as small as this, as small as this tea light holder would require a 3-ply box and not a 5-ply box. So we would not charge you for a 5-ply box, and we'll stick to a 3-ply box. So this will completely depend on the product that the client is selecting. Say if we were to select this hurricane with a stone base,
right?
Stone base would require at least a 7-ply box, and this would require at least a 3-ply box, because this is a very light glass. And the fact is that this has to go together. This has to be shipped together.
Yep.
So you require enough protection between these two as well. Otherwise, the stone will rip through the box and may destroy the glass as well.
Shatter that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
okay, so
at the time of basically at the time when we are actually kind of making the determining the order and making the master, the costing is determined then.
Fantastic.
Okay. Yeah. Well, first of all, Kevin, Jane wants to see you trying this mouth blowing glass.
Oh wow! I would be these guys' assistant, and they would sort of teach me. I'll go there for a month before.
I just wanted to show you something. So while I have this in my hand, I wanted to show you that, see, this is one product of the same mold, and we've done this in 3 different finishes. And I just showed you that everything is possible at AM Glass, that, we can kind of customize one design in one shape in 3 different designs. So this has been done in a double color, where you see we have a crackled effect with an ombre finish at the bottom, and this has been done in 2 colors, whereas this is surface coated. This is more of a commercial range, where it was in clear glass, and then this was surface coated with paint and then lacquer, whereas this is single color, which is kind of grayish in smoke, and then this has been cut from top. So this is the kind of service that we can provide to our clients depending on what they want. And like similarly, this is another shape where this is double color that we've done for our clients. For it's, you will see a 2-tone effect here. I'm not sure if you can see it on the screen.
Yes.
Can I I'll just show you one more piece where we've done something different this year. No, we have that one. So this is another vase. I'm not sure if you can see it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Wow. That's beautiful. Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, that looks like a marble effect or something.
So this is glass, all glass.
It looks like marble. Yeah, fantastic.
So this is glass again.
Wow.
So this is
It's got a real expensive look about it, Megla, don't you think?
Totally, yeah.
And we do a lot of bathroom accessories as well. I mean, I can just show you a couple of things.
Yeah.
So this is a dispenser that we do.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Tea light. I'm sorry. The toothbrush holder and
So you did them as sets. Yeah.
Yeah, we do them as sets as well. So
yeah.
This is
Oksana saying it's hard to say what we want when we don't know what options exist. Oksana, you should go to their webpage on indiasourcing.net and download their catalog. Sajita saying elegant and classy pieces. Okay, what is the cost of some of those beautiful pieces? So just to give people an idea, of course, the cost ranges on it depends on so many different factors.
So this is a tea light holder. It's not a tea light holder, it can be a small vase as well. So I'll just give you an idea on costing of this. Hold on. So this is about $3.38, $3.5.
Okay, $3.50 US. Yep.
Yeah, and the height and diameter in inches is about five. It's about 5-inch diameter and about 4-inch height.
Okay. So not that expensive, guys, is it?
And if you see, this is not in the mold. So this has been cut all by hand. So this was a round shape. So the shape was all round, and then it's been. Can you get me that shape? That shape. Yeah. It was initially this shape. And then the facets have been created by hand.
Oh wow! Is that a long process first?
Yes, it takes time to do this.
But that is still $3.5 US. Yeah, that one.
Sorry.
But that one was $3.5 US.
Yes, it's still $3.5 US.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay.
Also, what about the MOQ or MOV?
Yeah. So MOQ depends on the size of the product. And why I say that is because, we have, like I said, we have a pot furnace, which have 12 pots. Each pot has a capacity of 500 kgs. And in one pot, we can melt one color. So MOQ will depend on the number of shapes you can choose in that one color. And at any given time, we cannot go beyond 3 to 4 shapes in that one color, say in that one pot, right? So the idea is to consume that 500 kgs. So a larger shape, the MOQ can be about 60, 70 pieces. And a smaller shape like that tea light holder would be about 150 to 200 pieces. Anything smaller than that would be about 200 to 200 pieces.
So what about MOV, Piyush?
MOV, our minimum order value is about $8,000.
Okay. And how many items would you sort of within that?
Ideally not more than 30. Yes, technically yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it includes packaging.
But
also we have
will not be more than some cents.
But do you know the bathroom sets you showed us, Piyush?
Yes.
As a set, what would sort of be the dollar value of that as a set, right? So if someone wanted to make that as a, not 3 individual items, but a set, so to actually put a set in a box,
right?
Maybe sell,
Oh, what happened?
Is he frozen?
I think so. Piyush, are you there?
He'll come back in a minute.
Yeah. Because his connection was quite good.
Looking at that question from Oksana, she must have missed the glass blowing video.
Yeah,
but I think she's asking, do they do other types of? Yeah.
No, sorry, we're back.
Okay.
There was some. Okay,
Yeah.
So we do mouth blown, we do prismatic glass, we do slumped glass, and we do hand pressed as well.
Okay. So different methods are used for different types of products.
Yes. So and then there are different techniques in mouth blown as well. So like hot cut and cold cut as well. So I will just show you an example of hot cut glass where the rims are soft. So that's hot cut, where these rims are made soft while the glass is hot with hand. This is done with hand when the glass is hot, when the glass is at about 900 degrees Celsius. So this is done with hand.
Well, you need some decent gloves. That looks lovely. That's a lovely piece too.
Mind you, this is not done with gloves.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, do you mean it's done with bare hands?
Bare hands and with the help of some, basically with some paper and cloth.
Whoa.
Wow. 900 degrees.
Wow.
Do you do hammered glass?
Yes, we do hammered glass as well.
Oh, what's hammered glass? I mean, I don't want to be hammering. I guess when it's hot.
No, so hammered glass is part of blowing process, and it's done based. It's a technique mixed with, it's a cold and hot technique, and it's done while blowing. So yeah, we do that as well.
And so Piyush, obviously, if I wanted to have a design, I would obviously need a mold. You'd have to do a mold first for me.
Yes.
And so, what is the general sort of cost of molds for those?
So anything as small as a 2-inch by 2-inch votive would be about, the cost of that mold would be about $60 to $70. Whereas say anything with 12-inch by 12-inch piece would be about $200. Anything beyond that, the cost can be about $300, up to $300 or $350. And what we do is we generally charge that upfront. However, we absorb that in the order, and we do not charge, we do not add it to the product cost.
And if someone say I had for my brand, and it's my brand, that mold is my mold, because I paid for that mold for my
so for
design.
Example, for example, quartz is one of our.
Oops.
Oh, what happened? Oops.
I can't believe the mold, because molds can be lots and lots of money, Megla, in a lot of
for plastic injection kind of molds. But these molds are so affordable.
I know it's not a cheap way of doing things, but when you look at the sort of glass and the pieces that they make, beautiful, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
So we definitely got to go to this factory.
I think we need to do a tour of Firozabad.
Yeah. Well, just to go and see this factory, I can't see us getting led into too many factories with those furnaces going. They won't let us in there. But I mean, to go in there and sort of see glass blown and to be fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, they're
sorry.
back.
That's okay.
No worries, Piyush.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. You were saying something. You were asking me.
No, when you went away, we were just talking about you.
No, you were asking.
It was all nice though, Piyush.
But we were talking about molds.
Molds. We're talking about the molds, Piyush.
Yeah.
So I think we did touch upon. Oh yeah. So what we were saying is, we have this brand Quartz in Germany, and we have about 217 SKUs for them. These are all copyrighted designs. So what we've done is we did charge them initially for the molds, but they are all their designs and they're all their molds. We do not use them for any of our designs. It is their property.
IP,
the moment is their IP. The moment they will discontinue that line, we will either send those molds to them, or we will destroy those molds. We will kind of discontinue it and destroy those molds at our end, because they're of no use to us.
And so, for people,
the idea is to keep that design exclusive to that particular client.
Yeah. And so, if people want sort of certain designs with you, Piyush, if they can sort of easily sign an agreement or an NDA agreement with you,
Yes.
you know, for a certain design, no problem. Fantastic. Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful products and yeah,
excellent.
really amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, guys, if you're interested, then go ahead, go to their webpage, indiasourcing.net/AM Glass, and send them an inquiry, send them an email, and then reach out to them and have a chat. And yeah, I mean, if you have any designs that you have in mind, then of course they can help design the products for you as well. So quite amazing.
I'm not
Are
sure
you
if I
showing
did
us
show
something
you
else?
we're doing for Australia.
Yeah.
I just thought I'll just show
Oh.
you the lamp before you guys go.
Yeah, let's take a look at
We
this.
just, we just did a lamp for Australia. We're doing this for Australia. It's with the shade. We are doing linen shades as well. I mean, yeah, we do provide holistic lamp as well with shade options. If the clients do require it, we do UL lamps as well. So if that's something that you guys do, I mean, if you guys are interested in, that's something we do as well. So I just thought I'd like to point that out.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, so these are even to Australia, they're with the electrical fittings
Yes.
and the.
Yeah.
Okay. How strong can they make these products?
Okay, strength in terms of strength for linear Rose, our heaviest piece that's gone to them weighs about 10 kgs.
Wow.
So in the drop test, the box did break, but the product did not.
The box.
Beautiful product. Love glass products. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oksana, I think you've been trying to do something in glass, right? Cool. Awesome. Well, Piyush and Gaurav, thank you so much for your time today. It was really awesome seeing all of your products and meeting you guys, and hopefully we can meet you in person someday.
Absolutely.
Certainly. We'd love to have
Thanks
you.
for your time today, guys. That was great. Great presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Megla. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
No
Thank you,
problem.
everyone.
You're welcome.
Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. That was amazing. Both factories today were so
Absolutely.
different and so unique, right?
Yeah. Well, to see that they, you know, in Glasson they're a one-stop shop. That's a
Yeah.
very interesting setup. You know, that they've got the furnaces at the back, because I believe that those furnaces take a lot of work to keep them, you know, working constantly, because I think it's a 24-hour, you know, once they're sort of producing, I think it you know, like a kiln or something, it doesn't stop, it keeps going and going and going. So yeah. Interesting.
Exactly. Oh, this Christine asked a question, but we missed it. How strong can you make a phone case? Wow, Christine, a glass phone case.
Wow.
You're being very creative today, Christine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting
But
concept.
I guess Tayo should say as strong as you want.
Yeah. We'll send this over to you. We'll send this question to Piyush separately, Christine. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, and see what his response.
Thank you to whoever found these amazing factories. Thanks, MMK. This is thanks
No
to our to Sajita.
Hey.
Sajita found these
Yeah.
beautiful factories.
This is our
Thanks,
team,
Sajita.
guys.
I think she's online.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so let's wrap it up here, and we are going to be back next week with another VIS show. That'll be the last VIS for 2022, and we're also going to be doing a Christmas special or a holiday special session next week with a few of our India sourcing trip attendees, and so we're going to have a bit of a holiday party. So stay tuned for more details on that session. All right, Kevin. So anything else before we wrap up?
No, I think that's yeah, fantastic. We've got yeah, both factories today are very, very interesting, and you know, just looking at them, it makes you want to visit them straight away, doesn't it? You know, and you know, if you can get to those factories and see those places for real, especially the glass factory for me. But I mean, hey, Terry Tower didn't realise there was so much to do. I mean, I grab a towel every day when I have a shower, and it's just a towel. But seeing some of those questions,
now you have more respect for your towel and everything that the towel has gone through.
when I wrap that towel around me tomorrow, I'll sort of give it a kiss and a hug more. So yeah.
It's so funny. Okay, just before we go, one last time, India sourcing trip is on in March 13th to the 20th, and registrations are now open. So in case anyone's interested, go to indiasourcingtrip.com and take a look at all of the details, and do join us. It's absolutely amazing. Will both of these factories be at the Delhi Fair? So the glass factory will be at Delhi Fair, but not the Terry Towels factory, because the Delhi Fair is more for handmade products. It's called the Indian Handicrafts and Gifts Fair. So it's, but definitely the glass one will be there. India for Christmas, yay! Yes, Christine, that'd be awesome. Cool. All right, thanks everyone for joining us. And CJ is here too. Hi, CJ. Good to see you.
You're welcome.
Always interesting and informative. Thank you so much for joining us. Cool. All right, Kevin, you have a good day. Have a good weekend. And thanks everyone for joining us. We'll see you.